Let's get it. And check. This is Vice City Mafia podcast. We motherfucking poppin' every motherfucking day.
Gang.
I'm your boy Cross-Eyed. We got
Gang.
Major Minor in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir.
Nigga don't stop. Nigga don't sleep. Nigga getting this motherfucking money, dude.
We in this bed.
You inspire me. You know that, dude?
Nigga, we inspire each other. That's what we here for.
Yeah,
but
dude.
yes, I have not been getting too much sleep, nigga.
You know what I mean?
But it's just the season. But I figure like slaves worked every day of the year, all the time, until from the time that they were captured to the time that they died, and they didn't get a chance to choose what motherfucking work they did, right?
That's big
so
facts.
Everybody talks about work-life balance, but it's like, really, what is human capacity? And who determines what the work-life balance is, right? It's like, look, nigga, I go hard with my family, and so they know that when I'm going hard, to let me go hard, bro. You know what I mean? And if I'm a little tired or whatever, it's for a season. And how long the season is, I get to determine, right? So it's like, everybody is going to say whatever makes them feel comfortable, right? Because it's like, it looks like pressure or heat to somebody else that's not used to the fire, right? Like with a motherfucker that looks at a firewalker, they're like, damn, that looks hot. But to a firewalker, he just walking. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it just is what it is sometimes, nigga. And we put too much of our thoughts on other people, bro. And it's like, sometimes the shit just is, bro. And it's just pressure.
You're the definition of, there was a podcast I watched and someone was like, you could work more, work, get up and work. And sometimes I think I do that, right? But then, like I'll call you, right? You know, answer. But it's not, I know it's not cause like, I know it's cause you working, dog. And every time you hit me back, like I'm in a session, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm like, this nigga's over here getting it, bro. But what am I doing? I'm sitting here looking at my fucking TV, being exactly what I told people not to be, dog. And this nigga's out here working, dude. And bro, you inspired me, dude. You know what I'm saying?
It's seasons though, my nigga, right? Yeah. Like, cause I like, it's seasons, right? Cause I had a season where I was thinking about what it is I really wanted, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes God's gonna sit you down for a little bit, right? And like I said, that was a blessing for me, right? So now every day, I was just talking to my BM about it, bro. I was just, because I came back and I felt burnt, right? I felt burnt, and she was like, nigga, this is what you prayed for. Stop talking about it. And I was like, you know what, right. Right, nigga, this is exactly what I wanted. So how can I complain, bro? Like, give me more.
Yeah. Dude.
Give me more, nigga. You know what I mean? I want, like, bro, we talked about it, right? The goal is in the fucking doing, right? So it's like, niggas get burnt out because their timeline is too short, right? It's like, if you wanted $1 million, right? Or let's say that, like, at the end of 10 years, you had to work for free for 10 years, but at the end of 10 years, you were guaranteed $100 million. Would you do that?
Worth it.
Would you do that, right? You say that, but who lives like that for real, right? I don't live like that. I mean, I haven't, right? Because, like, the idea of it is, but like, nigga, that's what it takes, bro. It takes, like, years of consistent work, head down, no pat on the back,
you're right.
Nobody doing any of that shit, no fanfare, no nothing. You don't think you're moving anywhere, all that shit, but you just keep on doing it, bro. And it's just day in and day out. So it's like, I can't even, and I didn't even mean to like come off any type of way earlier, but like, I don't even have space in my mind for people to think that what I'm doing is not right. I can't even hear it, bro. Like,
no, I personally, all right, so the conversation before the pod, I personally think you're doing right.
But that's not what your word said, right?
Yeah, dude, because you know, you get into this thing when you see someone just going so hard and you're like, damn, nigga.
But what is
you got it?
But what is that?
What is
that really? But that's what I'm saying, nigga.
Bro, I just need to hear sometimes the homie be like, yo, I got it, nigga. So now when you hit me with that, I'm like, nigga's good, dude. That's it, dude.
Nigga,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Niggas just grinding.
It's just like I don't even, because like I'll hear people complaining about shit like little, well, to me, things that don't really matter, right? Probably because I'm not emotionally invested or I've been through them already. But it's just like we are humans, I'm talking about, are problem finders, bro. You know what I mean? So even when people's lives are light, like, like, you know, oh, fighting with your roommates, right? And fighting with your roommates is a big thing until you got a fucking partner, right? And then you fight with your partner, or your partner's a big thing until you got a kid, right? And you boom, you're fighting with your kid, and your kid's a big thing until you got a business, right? And boom, you're fighting with your business, and your business is a big thing until you got investors, right? And then boom, you fighting with your investors, and your investors are a big thing until you publicly traded, right? And then boom, you publicly traded, and that's a big thing until you worried about like state politics, right? And state politics are big until you worried about national politics, and national politics are big until you worried about what? God, nigga. And then God is big until you dead, nigga. And it all means everything and nothing all at the same time, nigga. So it's just like, I have come to the realization that I am happy with me putting in this effort. So anything that is not with that, I do not hear, nigga. I'm deaf as fuck, nigga.
I like that, dude.
You know what I mean? So
I like it. No,
it's been
what
cool.
you're doing is good, dude. Fucking no, because I talk about it all the time. But yo, you know what it is? Sometimes I speak something and I know I need to. All right, so a thing as people is like everyone knows what they need to do, but nobody does it. I think you're the one that told me that. Like we all know what we gotta do. We all gotta
talked
work.
about it on the pod.
Yeah. And then, but no one does it, dude. And that's like a sense of comfortability that I get. Like sometimes, like I'm making money and I'm like, I can chill now. But in reality, I should be more like what you're doing and not chilling, bro.
But
over here getting more money.
This is what I found, bro. When shit is clicking, do not stop, because it's not always gonna be clicking, nigga.
You're right.
You know what I mean? So it's like when the iron is hot, strike, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like really strike, bro. Because that is a gift horse looking you in the face. And you are fucking up yourself if you do not take your advantage, nigga. Because it is not like, with that Kim Kardashian, I didn't come as far as like, nigga, like it's real, because after you, that's why scammers always live a dirty life, nigga. And they're always rich broke, right? Because they get the money too quick, they blow it so quick, and then they're desperate for another play. I was just talking to the homie about this. But it's like when you really put in those hours in and you really have an equation in your head for inputs and outputs, and like I put in this much time and I get this much out, nigga, you know that when it's coming, like what it's like to not have, you gonna grind, nigga. You know what I mean? Because this is a blessing. I'm tired, but it's a blessing, nigga. Because I've been without, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Don. Gotta just stay moving.
Yeah, but and then the other thing too is like, nigga, that's the issue with everybody thinking that shit's supposed to be given to them. Like it is nothing to have big dreams, nigga. Everybody wants big shit, nigga. Everybody wants big shit, whether they tell you or they don't, right? Everybody wants big shit, but without big work, wanting big shit is just entitlement, nigga. Like you're deserved something, like you're owed something, right? But with big shit, if you want big shit, you gotta do the work that come along with it, nigga. Unless you inherited this shit, and ain't nothing really inherited. Because even if you get it, then you always question whether you was gonna get it in the first place, nigga.
Yeah,
and you gonna give it up.
I was listening to a thing with Tucker Carlson, you know, and there's like, as a man, like some men won't work until they need to work. Like,
Right.
You know, like if you, and he went on to say like that he thinks men should have kids at a young age because it strives them to get something greater, so that way they could provide.
My hustle definitely went up with my child.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? And that was it. That was it. So like, I think, like just having something more, like that you need to work for, gives you that extra little oomph that you need, because you know without it, without you doing what you need to do, whether that's committing a crime or you're over there, you'll figure out how to get it when you really need to get it and you have no other choice.
Nigga, deep. So like a kid is one way for sure, right? Because you got something to grind in. Sometimes it's just pain, nigga. like it's just pain. Or for me, it was the shame of going back to my dad as a failure and letting him be right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it could be anything, bro. Like if it hurts enough. But the issue is most motherfuckers are just comfortable enough to not move, right? Like things are just okay enough. Like they can talk just enough shit about motherfuckers that is up, and they can go out once a week with their girl, and they getting pussy twice a week sometimes, and is she feeling in the mood, and it's just enough, and you can jack off the other 4 days and shit, you know what I mean? And like it's just enough to feel okay, right? And that's the problem, bro, because it's like, with those goals, if you start taking the action, if the goal is your actions, then you can never stop working, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why motherfucking, after niggas get 100 million, they're like, I'm going for 1 billion. And then they get 1 billion, like I'm going for 10 billion, because it was never the money, it was never the end result that they're searching for. It is the person that it makes them into in the journey along the way, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So it's like I would feel burnt out if I had set goals on where I thought I was supposed to be with this work, right? If I had a destination that I was like, this is where I need to be by this amount of time. That's how you get burnt out. But I'm not burnt out because my goals are just getting the work done. And the next part is trusting God to take me where I'm supposed to go, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yo, I fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I like that.
Yeah.
You know, because like I get stuck, you know, like just like everybody else, like I get stuck, right? Personally. Like right now I feel like I was stuck. I'm out of it now, but it's because of people like you that come up and I just see you working. I'm just like, bruh, I need to be doing that, because the thing is I make a good living, dude.
Yeah.
I make good money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bruh, like my bitch is there, dude. I could fuck whenever I want, dude.
Yeah.
Like I could go out whenever I want all
Right.
week, bruh. But I'm still working a 9 to 5 technically.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get brainwashed and I think, yo, this is okay, dude.
Yeah.
But it's not, dude.
Yeah.
And people like you remind me of that. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm glad you're in my life, dude. Because people
likewise,
like you
nigga.
sit there and you remind me, yo, nah, nigga, this isn't what you want, dude. You don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Right? You know, and not to go and tell everybody, because I tell everybody, yo, you gotta chase success, gotta do this. But like, yo, I'm in your same situation. I'm just blessed with money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I make a lot of money, but that's
but-
not my true goal. My true goal is the freedom. You know?
You took the words out of my mouth,
Yeah,
man.
my true goal is the freedom, not so much the money.
Time is the only shit you never get back, bro.
Right.
It is the most valuable asset, right? So it's like, that's what I'm saying, like the grind is good, but the grind always must be for freedom, bro. You know what I mean? It must always be for freedom. And that's why I brought up the thing with the slaves. It's like, nigga, they're really, like, you determine what working too hard is, right? Too often, we think that we need this balance, right, of shit. But it's just like, I just really think, I was like, is that true? Or is that just some shit that pussy-ass niggas came up with to make themselves feel good about the motherfuckers that are going hard, bro? You know what I mean? Because, like I said, for human capacity, bro, and this is also how I flip things, right? Because it's like, everybody wants to talk about the bad shit, like, oh, niggas can't swim because of slavery, right? Because they used to drown niggas on the boats, right? So it made black people afraid of water. So they talk about that. Talk about how niggas were scared of dogs because of slavery, right? Because they would sick dogs on them during civil rights time and before that, right? If niggas stepped out of line. But in my mind, I think about what positives can I draw from the ancestry of my people, right? So it's like in slavery, like they want to talk about niggas are lazy. Niggas are not lazy, bro. You know what I mean? It's just like we were put to do work that we did not want to do, separated from our families in a depressive state and had to work. Not that black people were the only slaves. Yes, I know. There's many different types of slaves. We're talking about my experience, niggas, and and what I can do. Take from that is that they were made to do a job that they did not get paid for, did not get to decide when they started or stopped, and were by themselves, no family. What work-life balance are we talking about? You know what I mean? And so it's like, I at least get to choose those things. So like, what's really my work capacity, nigga? You know what I mean? Who made 9 to 5?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who made that?
Yeah, I hate that shit. I hate having to work for a check every day. I hate having niggas tell me what to do. And yo, you know what? Like we speak on success a lot. Like because we make decent money, but like in the truth of reality is in my personal situation, like I work just so I could leave what I'm working at. You know what I'm saying? And like
But
sitting there and my idea of success isn't having a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's
I
a
would like a
byproduct.
meal, right? But I don't give two fucks. As long as I can make whatever I make on my own, what I make right now, if I can make it on my own time, doing what I actually love doing, and being able to have the freedom to drop everything and be like, yo, I'm fucking going to Dubai this week.
Yes.
And that's the real definition of success.
Real freedom.
Yeah, real freedom. Because
but real freedom comes with a big bag, nigga.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just what it is.
It's like you know.
But what I'm saying is like, we're not chasing, like the idea of success is to get the money, but the real idea is to get the money so you could get the freedom. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm saying like, but you don't have, I mean, you can feel however you want in the job situation, right? But the thing is, you have to understand that that's part of it too, though.
Yeah, you have to eat shit in order to climb mountains.
You can't be a good leader without being a good soldier, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not, it's just like, we talk about it all the time. It's not our timeline, it's God's timeline, right? So it's just like, nigga, when you are in really enough pain to change, you will make the change, nigga. Because check this out, bro. If somebody put a gun to your head, it's fear that drives us. And so maybe you're not fearful enough of the outcome that it is when you are gonna be, like, if by chance you stay in that career and you're 50 in that career. You've seen what it's like, right?
Yeah, shit.
But like if somebody put a gun to your head and said, figure out this social media shit today or I'm murking you, nigga, you would figure a lot more shit out. You know what I mean? Right. And that's how you have, like, that is, so they did this study with rats, right? And the study with rats was that they gave these rats cheese, right? And they gave these rats cheese to see how quickly they would respond to a positive thing, right? In their cage, a positive stimulus, right? So boom, they get the cheese and then the rats go and get it real quick, right? They see how much the time is. And then as the rats get like a little full, a little more comfortable, they're socializing with other rats. Every time they ring the bell to get the cheese, the rats take longer to go get it, right? Because they've already had the cheese, right? But then they put a big ass like video of a cat behind the rat, right? And so when the rat is running away, like having a fear and a goal is the quickest way to get the goal, bro. You know what I mean? That's what made the rats the quickest to get the cheese. It's not only their desire to get the cheese, but their fear of getting eaten by the cat. And so what does that mean for humans, right? It's that, yes, you can have the goal, but everybody's so fucking nervous about not talking about like what they're afraid of and all that shit. Nigga, take that fear, you know what I mean, and use it, right? So it's like, what are you really fearful of? You gotta meditate on that shit, nigga. What would it be like really to feel like, what would it be like to be a 50-year-old nigga in the strip club, nigga?
Yeah, that's
like, you have to meditate on that, bro, and think about that. Because if that's really what you don't want, that's gonna mean more than what it's like to be free and have fame and all that shit. Because it's like, that's what's gonna happen if you don't take deliberate action to get out of it, right? So it's all fun and games, right? When you're chasing it, because you're sitting there in the positive and you're thinking, because like, nigga, my whole thing is like, I was homeless, nigga, okay? So it's just like, I know what that feels like. That is my fear. So it's just like, my grind is like, nigga, I could never, ever feel powerless like that again. Right? And that's why this is never enough, bro, because I never feel like safe. And that's a gift. It's a gift, nigga. Because before I did feel safe. And that's why I got fucking evicted and left in the streets, nigga.
Yeah, like my whole life I've had like, we have like two different stories. Because my whole life, like everyone has praised me. Like, hey, you're doing a good job. Hey, this, that, wow, this guy's gonna be a millionaire one day. Yeah. Wow, this, that, and this. And I think that is what really fucks like people like me up. Because like then you start thinking, I'm destined.
But
I'm destined.
But nigga,
you know? And I truly believe I'm destined for greatness. But it's just like, sometimes like, I don't want that positivity. I want someone to be like, nigga, get on your shit.
you need both, though.
You know
nigga.
what I'm saying?
You need both, bro.
Yeah. I guess because too much
because
negativity could fuck you up. Like,
yeah,
you know
and
what I'm
then
saying?
also
But
like you're
right.
confident, right? You're a confident dude, bro.
Yeah.
So it like it's a balance though. So like they said, the three traits of successful people. One, impulse control, right?
Yeah.
You got that in spades, my nigga. Two, believing that you deserve more, right? So that's what your family gave. And then three, an inferiority complex of thinking that you're never gonna be good enough. Those are the three traits. And it seems weird, right? But it's like, yes, I believe that I'm destined for greatness, but I'm also simultaneously worried that I'm never gonna be good enough to get it. You know what I mean? That is the crazy mindfuck part of it, right? But the thing is that impulse control comes in that it makes you not stop doing the shit that's going to get you there. That is the crazy part.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's big facts.
You know what I mean? So I'm just saying and at times I'll catch myself with other ones, right? I'll get it's a balance of those three. Sometimes I'll get too into, of course I'm gonna get this shit, right? And then some days I'll get in too much into, I can't even believe, like this is never gonna happen, right? Like, and then sometimes I get into the impulse control shit, right? Where it's just like, I'm going too hard in one direction, going too hard in another direction, right? So it's just a balance of those, bro. But the thing is, if you play a long-term game and you have more good days than bad days towards that shit, you gonna win, nigga.
Yeah, sometimes I let like little tiny things bug me out. Like, all right, one thing I never stop doing is like, no matter what, even if I truly believe, I'm like sometimes I'll sit there, right, in my crib and I'll be like, bruh, this isn't gonna work, dude, because so-and-so said this. And I'll be like, nah, but I'm gonna do it anyways, nigga, because fuck what they say. Like, it has to get done.
Yeah.
Because either way, I'm gonna be putting out content, bro. And just watching niggas like Mr. Beast, who shoots like fucking 5 videos in like within the same month, the nigga's shooting 5 different videos consecutively at the same time, bro, right? And the nigga don't stop. So I watched one video where I was like binge watching some of his YouTube videos, and he's doing this one where the nigga is stuck in a circle for 100 days, and then I see a clip, and he's in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory outfit, and he goes, my bad guys, I'm also shooting this other video, Charlie's in the Chocolate Factory, so excuse the outfit. And then I watch another video of him, and at the same time as he's shooting the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory video and the nigga being stuck in a circle for 100 days, the nigga is also not eating for 30 days doing that challenge video.
Look, bro.
And I'm like, bro, nigga, like this nigga don't stop. Nigga's shooting 3 videos at one time, dude.
What Mr. Beast understood early on is it's not like, look, bro, I grew up in LA around all the woo-woo, all the spiritual, right? I have a faith in God, right? But I'm also a practical man, right? It's inputs and outputs, nigga. It's
because God's not gonna give you nothing if you're sitting on your ass.
Nigga, it's just the way of the world, nigga. For every action, there's an equal and opposite one. So you can be like, regardless of your character, of your insides, nigga, if you're doing the actions it takes to get the shit you want, you will get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what it is, nigga. There's plenty, as you saw with Epstein, there's plenty of rotten people that got multiple millions, like hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, and that was his goal, to get money, right? So it's just like, nigga, and to me, that is actually a very dope idea, right? Because sometimes you question, like, do I deserve this? Can I really make it, right? It's just like, nigga, do the work.
Yeah, just do the work.
Do the work,
yeah,
nigga.
That's what I do. Even if I have a negative thought in my head, I'm like, yo, I'm still gonna do it, though, nigga.
Do the work.
Like, you know, sometimes you got that, like, it's like a saying, like off the cartoon, you have the devil and you have the angel on one shoulder, right?
Yeah.
And the devil's speaking in your ear negatively, and then you just got to keep moving positively. What do you think about that? Did you see the thing of Ryan Garcia speaking about Bohemian Grove?
Talk to me.
I'll tell you about it. All right, so look. Ryan Garcia, right? He's on I know chat.
He cited Alex Jones. He says,
because Alex Jones
recap it for our audience.
Like, Alex Jones has like got video footage of like the inside of Bohemian Grove
Yeah.
and one of the rituals, right? So
But what's going on with Ryan Garcia?
yeah, so he said that they grabbed him, right? He was on a chat with Andrew Tate, and Andrew Tate can't speak on all that because he's on probation in Romania.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
not allowed to speak about shit like that. So he joins this chat, right? And they're like, all right, we're gonna let Ryan Garcia speak. And Ryan Garcia goes off and he's like, yo, fuck that. They made me watch little kids get raped. Bohemian Grove is real, right?
Ryan
Bah, bah,
Garcia's
bah.
on drugs, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, for sure.
He's on drugs.
But then he was like tripping, right? And then it goes off, right? Andrew Tate's like, yo, I can't talk about that, bro. I'm gonna get in trouble talking about shit like that. And are you sure you got proof? Because when you're saying things, you got to make sure you have proof so you can be a credible man. Because you're just saying you're just saying wild shit. So then that chat ends, and then another video comes out, right? So they froze Ryan Garcia's accounts. They locked him out of his IG and all that shit. And then he comes out and he says, it's he was trolling, right? And like, bro, I think like just speaking on that, dude, like it makes you wonder if shit like that is like real. You know what I'm saying? Because like you have the Epstein case that makes you
That's what I
like.
was gonna say. Alex Jones, for a long time, was screaming. Alex Jones, for a long time, was screaming. There is a island where underage girls get fucked by celebrities and heads of state, and everybody thought he was a lunatic. But then Alex Jones also says shit like fucking gay frogs are gonna rape you.
Yo, but they really weren't turning the frogs gay, dude. So like it goes to say like, yo, is he is he credible? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
because
Joe Rogan had him on his podcast and had Jamie fact check everything that Alex Jones was saying, and a lot of it was true.
Dude,
and
that's what I'm
it
saying,
sounds
dude.
weird, right? But this is the thing too, though, nigga. When it comes to like, this is always my thing on politics, right? Or like world shit like this. It's like, one, what am I gonna do besides protect my family, right?
Yeah.
So like giving it too much thought is not really for me, right? Two, as a hustler, as an entrepreneur, right? No president affected my pockets. Like it was only myself, right? It was like people like
people like to blame the presidency
like
because
nigga,
they're going
if
broke.
you're blaming Obama or Trump or Clinton or Bush for you losing, you're a bitch. You know what I mean? That's what it is, bro. Because there's niggas winning in all those, you know what I mean? Playing by the rules, not playing by the rules, killing niggas, killing business, whatever the case may be.
I agree to an extent. I don't think a president can stop you from succeeding. I only feel a president's decisions can slow down the economy, slowing down
That's
your
not
work,
a real
but-
thing.
Yeah, because no,
It's not a real thing.
I disagree slightly. You know what I'm
can.
saying? Because
You're about to say some propaganda. That's
no,
not true.
not
Go
propaganda. So look, like it goes like the president, right? If the economy's slow,
Bro,
all right, the
check this
club's
out.
gonna slow down because niggas ain't because the
No,
economy
because
don't
they
got money
made
like that.
people think the economy's slow, nigga. There's some shit that is recession proof, nigga, and pussy one of them.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, entertainment's
that's
one of them.
facts. Now, I don't think
Nigga.
a presidency could stop you from being successful, nor should the presidency be your excuse for being a
Presidency
loser.
doesn't, bro. Presidency.
but-
Let me tell you this: presidency doesn't even control the economy, nigga. World events do, and people blame the president, right?
Oh, no,
It's not even the presidency that controls the economy, nigga. It's not. The president is a figurehead, bro. You know what I mean? It's all the others. It's like, are we at war, right? Why do you think presidents go to war, nigga?
Money.
You know what I mean? Like it's all based on like it's like a stock market, bro. It's all based around public sentiment. That's why they share certain stories in the news. That's why they tell you certain shit. Nigga, check this out, bro. Every time there is a recession, why do wealthy people get wealthier? There's not a recession for them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a pandemic, right? But Bill Gates made like a couple billion more, right? But everybody was hard up for cash, right? It's just more happening in a concentrated time. But if you got your grind together, nigga, right? Some niggas made some bread. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the scammers. I'm talking about people that took their businesses online, bro, and started making money and figuring out a way. If you a real hustler and go-getter, you're gonna adapt to the situation. And anything else is just an excuse for your failure. Niggas were waiting to slack. That's what that is. So niggas will put all their money on, oh, Obama, and then Obama doesn't become it, and it's Trump, and then, or Biden, or whatever the fuck. Who was running against Trump? Biden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, Biden. And then fucking Trump comes in, and then niggas just have a reason to be like, oh, now
like it was Hillary Clinton. I know what you're talking about.
Clinton. Like,
yeah, I don't think, all right, so let me elaborate my
I just don't
opinion
give
a
a
little more.
fuck about politics.
I don't think a presidency or politics is going to cost you to lose. I think worldly decisions could slow down your process, but then again, bro, the way to the top isn't.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
bro, it doesn't slow down your business. It just gives you different factors to play.
All right,
around.
that's where I was going with.
All right,
that's where I was going with. Like
because,
better reference would be obstacles.
Okay,
gives you different obstacles.
Give me an example. Though.
All right, so
give me a real example.
All right, let's go for the strip club, right?
Okay.
All right, so during the pandemic, the strip clubs were shut down, right? And then when they opened back up, the strip clubs boomed, right? Because everyone had the stimulus money and all that shit, and they wasted it all. Blam. Then the economy dropped. Blam, right?
But that's not the economy. Okay.
So then there was less money, right? The economy dropped. Niggas didn't get much during their income tax season during like 2022 or 2023, right? So it slowed down the strip club. But a way to combat that was that the liquor costs went down. So they were able to bring the bottle prices down because the economy slowed down a little bit.
But that's what I'm saying,
and then
bro.
they were able to maneuver to make it more.
That's what I'm saying. Look, bro, if it's affecting the masses, right, then it's the same rules for everybody, nigga.
Exactly.
Besides the ones that it ain't the rules for. So I'm saying, like, either you're with everybody else anyways, because money is a comparative thing, right? It's like the amount of freedom you have is compared to what you can do against somebody else's, right?
Yeah, true.
So it's like, nigga, I don't know. I mean, like, I really just.
Well, I don't think a presidency could ever stop you.
I'm just saying from a personal experience, I don't follow politics at all. I could not give less of a fuck, and it has never affected the success or trajectory of my life.
Yeah, I don't think like
it's like shit with
a presidency. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, Biden's president. I'll never be able to blow my podcast up now.
No,
you know what I'm saying? We'll never blow up now.
But
like that is not a thing.
I'm just saying, like, unless you can do something to change the problem you're thinking about it is futile.
That's facts.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like
you can't really control anything in politics.
Yeah.
Like, in the long run, like
politics can't control anything in politics. It's already written, bro. Like, there was a dude, a journalist, right, who covered politics for years, right? Then he covered casinos, right? So he's on a podcast, and the host asked him, he's like, so, like jokingly, what's more rigged, politics or casinos? He's like, oh, politics times 10. You know what I mean? He's like, it's like 10 steps ahead. Like, talk about like the house always wins, like that shit is locked in. You know what I mean? Like, Senate, all the way up to presidency. All of it's locked in. Everybody's in concert. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, bro. You niggas forget. Trump was Democratic. Trump was Republican. Trump went back to fucking with Kodak, nigga. Like, it's all a game, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It is rigged, dude. It's not something, and yeah, you know what? Your ideology behind it is a good way to live, because like, if we're at fucking war with Ukraine, I don't give two fucks.
Like, what's really changed in your life, bro?
It's not gonna affect me in any way.
And I'm saying it's fucked up to say. But like, nobody really gives a fuck unless it's touching them, nigga. You know what I mean? So it's like, and we talk about it like, oh, pray for Ukraine. But it's like, nigga, what did you do? You know what I mean? You held up a sign, you posted on Instagram. Like,
Yeah,
what
because
did you
at the end of the day, if they go and they tell you, because Ukraine already did that shit. They already said, hey, all the Americans can come over here and fight.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody went over there to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You made a sweet post.
And I know it's fucked up, but like, yo, you know, in this world, like, but you know, we're kind of selfish, dude. You know,
Kind of, nigga.
You know,
that's how we have survived.
Yeah.
Right?
So to sit here and, yeah, dude, I agree with you to an extent. Yes, I agree. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
But I gotta disagree with you sometimes. I mean.
I'm just seeing it how I feel, nigga. I mean, you can take it with a grain of salt, or you can leave it. I'm just saying, like,
it is a better way to live like
I look at it like watching sports, nigga. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's fun to cheer for a team, right? But at the end of the day, that shit don't really affect me. You know what I mean? Like, it like, and that's just, it's like watching
I think sports is the worst, dude.
No, but sports and politics are the same thing.
Yeah. I think
you pick a team.
Both of them are the same.
You pick a team. You think it's dope when they win because they're for you. You get mad if the other side win because it's not for you, right? It's team based, nigga. Oh, I'm Republican. I'm Democrat. Like, nigga, none of it's real, bro. It's all just some shit. Yeah. It's all just like, nigga, we are
Sports. I feel like give people sports and video games give people a false sense of success. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think video games do. I think sports do.
They do, because I'll sit there on Grand Theft Auto, you know what I'm saying? And I'll fucking murk like 20 people and be like, yeah, I'm a king.
No,
bro.
but I think...
And then like 2 weeks go by, I'm like, fuck, man. Like, hold on, I'm still broke.
But do you,
like, you know
but do you really internalize that, bro? I don't think so.
What do you mean internalize?
Like, do you really like start believing you that nigga? Like, or are you just happy in the game for the moment? I think that's fine, bro. I love whooping niggas' ass in 2K, bro.
I get into it, dude, and then I get sick. Like, that's why I kind of stay away from video games unless something new drops, and then I'll play a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a man, dude. I'm gonna play a little bit. Some people watch football. I like to play a little bit of video games.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it slows down my progress to my ultimate goal because it distracts me from what I should be doing. And at every minute and every hour of the day, I should be moving similar to the way you're moving now, which is that nonstop work, dude. Like,
yeah, you know,
like you work nonstop. Dude.
But this is the thing.
Especially lately.
What I'm finding is, like, and why I keep on saying it's for a season, is because I'm working like this I know it's just a marathon, right? And so I'm working like this and I have the time set and the goal I want to hit, right? For that time period, right?
I like the marathon
It
analogy.
is though, nigga.
Yeah, because it's like you sprint and then you slow down a little bit, but
nigga,
you're still
like
going,
sometimes you might be picking up the pace, right?
Yeah.
But you got to pace yourself still, right? So it's like, because the thing is, I went, it was a total of 29 days and no rest, right? No fucking, I was getting little sleep. I was fucking just doing everything that I had to and trying to spend time with my kid, trying to spend time with my BM, right? And that is not a long, sustainable thing. But the thing is, then I took a week where I pulled back a little bit. And all that work from the 29 days started coming through, right? So I'm starting to see pacing, right? Starting to be like, okay. And this is because sometimes during those 28 days, 29 days, I was like, nigga, what am I doing? Like, I didn't see any growth, right? But it's parabolic is what it's called, right? It's a parabola. So success is like, it's like stress, adaptation, right? And then it's stress, adaptation, right? The same thing is for muscle growth, right? That's they call it stress adaptation curve, right? But it's just like, nigga, you'll be grinding and it just looks like this for the longest time, just a straight fucking line. And then all of a sudden, all that work makes it go boom, nigga. And then you come down a little bit, but you working. You're like, nigga, I'm not as tight as I thought I was, and then boom, nigga. And you keep on going, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You keep on going.
Yeah, the rawest nigga out here, dude. I'm a motherfucking king. Yeah, but yeah, I like the analogy. A marathon is what is the way to the ultimate goal of success. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nipsey, bro. That's where I got that from.
Nipsey Hussle?
Nigga, that's his whole thing.
Yeah.
The marathon. The marathon continues. That's why I love it.
But do you think, all right, so a lot of people like, you know, even myself, you know, we've all done our little thing. Do you think, right, let me phrase this question correctly, right, that crime has been normalized because people want success? And do you think it's the easiest way to success, or do you think it's the harder way? Your opinion. I know my opinion. My stance is that crime, I think crime like gets you like, I think it gives you a false sense of success also. Like, because you're making all this money, but you're spending it just as quick, just to flaunt it.
All right.
Know? Or do you think it was just normalized with?
I don't know what's normalized because I'm so disconnected from most people in general and their thoughts, right? But what I do know is that we talked about the ultimate goal being freedom, right? So, and I've done some unlawful shit, right? But what the biggest realization was to me is that, right, it's not the money that we're chasing, right? It is the freedom that we're chasing. And nothing's going to hurt my pursuit of freedom than getting locked up, nigga. That is like the exact opposite of what I'm going for.
Yeah, because then you really can't chase nothing.
Because then it's, nigga, literally the opposite of freedom is incarceration, nigga. That is slavery. You know what I mean? You're working for pennies, nigga. You know what I mean? It might as well be nothing. So it's just like when you can put in the same work with the internet, bro, you can hustle the exact same way and you can get dope money selling shirts. You can get dope money selling courses. You can get dope money shooting podcasts. Why sell dope? And none of those have the threats of fucking incarceration.
I think people get lost in chasing, money so much that they are willing to commit a crime, right? Do criminal shit. And yo, you know what? Like I've done my dirty share, dude.
Yeah.
But I learned that I'm never, like, it's not my ultimate goal isn't to make money. It's to be free. You know what I'm saying? And that same as to what you're saying. Like,
right.
To get locked up over like a couple thousand is just not worth it to me. Cause I'm like, yo, fuck it. Like, I'll figure out another way to make a couple
But nigga,
thousand.
even if it's 100,000, nigga, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this.
I feel like it's like selling your soul at that point. Because you're willing to just
go ahead.
throw it all away and be locked up all day, you know, every day for a whole year. You can't chase nothing. It's better. It's easier to get a 9-to-5 and then lose your job and then find another one.
I'm speaking from perspective. I'm speaking from personal experience. You only do dirt when you don't think you're worth enough to get it legitimately, right? And so it comes from insecurity. It comes from lack of opportunity. So the thing is, if you have touched it legitimately, or you're even seeing somebody that has come from a similar circumstance that may look like you, that may talk like you, that may act like you, that got it, then know that it's possible. And go do it. And go do it on a realistic timeline. And be in love, the same shit we be saying, bro. Be in love with the fucking journey. You are not entitled to shit, nigga. You're entitled to hard work, nigga. You know what I mean? If you got big goals, do big work. That's it.
Another thing with all that shit, like sometimes people think, like we had a homie that was like that he doesn't so much want the money or want the freedom, but he just wants to look cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And niggas
play status games too, though, right?
Yeah, status games.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a dope boy.
Yeah.
Nigga, yo, in the club, bruh. All right, in the club business, you know, there's a lot of dope boys that come by, and then you get those niggas, that few, that like, I'm a dope boy. Like, nigga, you sell nickel bags, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop it.
You're the middleman.
Yeah, and then I see some people that sell dope, right? And they'll drive around selling dime bags or like ounces, and it's like, nigga, You know what you're doing is like equivalent to working a 9 to 5.
You might as well just work the 9 to 5.
You might as well just work at
But
McDonald's.
that's what I'm
son.
saying. Niggas, so there's this book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, right? And it just talks about like, niggas spend so much time just being busy. But that's why I'm saying sometimes you must take the time to sit back and reflect, because if you
Niggas spend, wait,
Look,
say that again?
look.
Niggas spend so much time being busy.
look, if you are busy all the time and you are broke, you are doing the wrong shit. Sit back and think about what shit you're doing, right? Because the issue is, if you are in the same situation and you're always busy, then you are not learning and growing, right? Because learning is simply being in the same situation, but doing something different, right? That's what learning is, right? So niggas will get a book out and they'll read, and then do nothing. You might as well watch the movie, nigga. You know what I mean? It don't matter if you have the knowledge if you don't do anything with it. You have learned nothing then, if you're not doing anything with the knowledge. Learning, real learning is putting what you have in your brain into action. That's it, bro. And niggas spend so much time being busy watching YouTube videos about it, but not doing it, right? So it's just like, you are just as dumb as the niggas that don't know how to do it. In fact, you're dumber because you know how to do it and you're not doing it. You know what I mean? So it's like, we know some niggas that want to do podcasts that don't do it. You know what I mean? They're learning nothing. We're learning on the job.
Yeah, bro, like, some people are so focused on like,
The perfect
speaking
situation.
on that, is trying to get something so perfect when it's like, homie, you didn't even start it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're never gonna be a perfect rapper, dog, if you never fucking rap. You know, you could sit there and learn how to rhyme schemes, synonyms, and all that shit, but if you ain't rapping, bro, you're not
a
doing
rapper.
shit.
If you
dude.
ain't rapping, you're not a rapper,
yeah,
bro.
if you ain't rapping, you're not a rapper.
You know what I mean? Like,
And that's an analogy for people. You
Yeah,
know
but
what I'm saying?
it's like everybody gets rewarded for just talking about the shit. That's the issue, right? Like Instagram, if you can make it look like you got it, that's enough to sell a course, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas will go literally, business plan is rent a Lambo, Airbnb a $5 million house, say it's yours, and then sell a course on how to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, bro, it's so easy to get it out here, dog. And I think the true struggle is like starting it and being consistent with something, like we're doing right now, bro. I met a homie the other day, right? And he was chopping it up on me. I'm
We're
like,
at
damn,
430
bro.
subscribers.
I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? From nothing, from zero, bro, when we started.
From consistency, from hard work.
And it feels good, dude. You
Feels
know,
good.
but I met this nigga the other day, right? And he's like talking to me. I'm like, damn, dog, like, what do you do for work, bro? Because I was gloating about my job, you know, because sometimes you get a false sense of like success, you know? And I'm talking to him and he goes, oh, no, I just do Instagram. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you mean you do Instagram? Like, you work at Instagram? Nigga's like, nah. You see, I do these videos and people pay me to wear their merch. I'm like, nigga, let me see your videos. Bro, right? This nigga's video is like, bro, dumb. Nigga, like the video goes like this, right? He's there, puts on the glasses, blam, Versace glasses, right? Puts on the shirt that he's sponsoring, looks in the camera, combs his hair, puts on his Balenciaga shoes, blam. That's the video, nigga. And I'm like, bruh, how much damn niggas pay you to do that, bruh? And he goes, oh, bruh, it's like 500 per video. I'm like, nigga, what? Nigga, how the fuck, bruh? Like, and bruh, nigga got like 2 million views because the people ain't there to watch the fucking merch, the shirt. You know what I'm saying? They're really there for the fucking Balenciaga shoes and the fucking Versace glasses, you know? Or whatever the fuck. And bruh, I was just like, damn, man, like, and I'm sitting here on my ass watching Mr. Beast videos.
No, but
like, he, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's because he put the work in and he went out there and found the
attention. That just shows attention is a real thing, bro. Like there's tons of entrepreneurs out there, right? But like, look at this, nigga. Fucking Kylie Jenner became a billionaire quick. Conor McGregor became a billionaire quick. Rock, Terramana Liquor, became a billionaire quick, right? But what niggas don't see is like those years that it took. Like The Rock started being like The Rock in like the 90s, nigga. He started playing football in like the 80s is when he really started developing this shit, right? And then, or like maybe late 90s, right? No, maybe.
Nah, it was like around the 90s. I remember.
But okay, so Rock was playing football at a high level.
Yeah.
In I think late 80s, maybe early 90s, right? Then he became The Rock in the 90s, right? And then he started in his first movie at like probably like 2005 or some shit, right? Scorpion King or some shit, right? And then he released the liquor and became a billionaire, right? So it's just like niggas put in the work when you don't see it. So whatever that nigga did, right? He's been following social media accounts. He's probably been posting crazy, nigga. I told you about the nigga I met at the gym, bro, who he gives advice on women, like on niggas getting women. He's like, don't be a bitch, walk like a man, all this shit. But this nigga has been posting a video every day for 4 years. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you look at it, you're like, nigga, these videos ain't nothing special. That nigga took the time, bro.
Yeah.
He took the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And inputs and outputs, bro.
Years of doing this, bro. Years of because I had a podcast.
We're gonna step it up. I'm making a declaration. We're gonna step it up.
Yeah, but we are, dude. Yeah. But like,
and
I've been
3
chasing
cameras.
this shit.
Has this been shooting?
Yeah, it does. It's weird not looking at the screen, right?
Mafia, nigga.
But like, all right, before we head out, like, yo, you know, like I was sitting there, like, bro, I've been chasing it for years, right? I've been chasing the freedom, right? And I've been chasing it through content. Like at the age of 15, right, I was making little dance videos, if you don't know about it, right? Little dance videos, and I'll be fucking dubstep dancing because that was the cool shit when I was 15, right? Then I made little parkour videos, you know. They weren't lit. It was just me like rolling on the ground. But I've been making YouTube videos, right? Didn't even know how to work YouTube. Right. And then I started making music, right? I was uploading every month. Then I had a podcast before this one, right? Shit didn't do too well.
Shout out your uncle.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out my uncle, dude. He's a smart man. He's starting a new YouTube channel too.
All right.
And
shout him out.
We're gonna collab with him. He didn't. I don't have his channel name.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise I would. But then, bro, with this one is when I learned that it's consistency that's the real key, and consistent, because that's the only thing I haven't done, dude. I've spent mad bread, dude, trying to do it. Consistency is the one thing I never did. And looking back at all my videos, I was like, damn, once a month, damn, once every week, bro. I was like, yo, but I wasn't being consistent. Like every day is what I mean with consistency. I don't mean like once a week.
But once a week we're dropping the pod, but you make sure that we drop those shorts every day.
Yeah, I will be.
I'll die for
I will have a car accident, bro, and we have proof. And I'll make sure I upload something, dude. I won't, yo, dude, I'll get the worst news ever. Make sure I drop something, dude.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Fucking like, I don't stop, bro, and I'll make sure I upload, because that's the last thing I didn't do, bro, is consistency.
Yeah.
And I don't mean consistency once a week. I mean it once every day. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Well, we out.
All right, BCM, we out.
BCM, we out. Peace.